87% of employees took action to improve their financial well-being. Vanguard, discipline that delivers.
Closed captioning brought to you by Mesobook.com.
If you or a loved one have mesothelioma, we'll send you a free book to answer questions you may have. Call now and we'll come to you.
800-821-4000.
This just in to CNN. A federal judge today ripping into President Trump over his crackdown on pro-Palestinian protesters. In a stunning 161-page opinion, the Reagan-appointed judge eviscerates the administration's efforts to deport non-citizen professors and students who protested the Israeli government's actions in Gaza. The judge says the White House's actions not only chilled protected political speech, but were meant to strike fear in other non-citizens. CNN's Caitlin Polans is here tracking the details. So, Caitlin, what more can you tell us about this lengthy opinion?
Lengthy opinion that, my God, I have rarely seen something as jaw-dropping as this from a judge. 161 pages written by Judge Bill Young up in Massachusetts. He has been on the bench for quite a long time, so he's done a lot of this sort of work. This case, it's about chilling the ability of people to protest Israel or for Palestine on college campuses. And he writes about some of the circumstances that have taken place on college campuses where pro-Palestinian advocates have then been targeted by the administration, had visas revoked, even been arrested or jailed. And he essentially says the administration cannot do that people who are non-citizens in the U.S. should be able to have the same free speech protections as citizens. That's one way to talk about this case, but this opinion is astonishing for a different reason. It is a complete and utter broadside by this sitting federal judge against the president and what this administration has been doing, trying to just curtail the speech, the protestabilities, all kinds of activities by people who are not citizens of the United States in the U.S. currently. One of the things that he says, he quotes his wife, says he doesn't discuss cases outside of chambers. He quotes his wife about Donald Trump, saying he seems to be winning, he ignores everything and keeps bullying ahead. A couple more choice quotations from this judge. He said the president himself approves truly scandalous and unconstitutional suppression of free speech. And then he writes, I fear President Trump believes the American people are so divided today that they will not stand up, fight for, and defend our most precious constitutional values so long as they are lulled into thinking their own personal interests are not affected. Is he correct?
Wow.
Question mark.
Wow. The judge also did something beyond all that.
Yes.
Unusual with this filing.
Another unusual thing. This is where what I would call the mic drop. I don't know if Judge Young would use that. He was appointed to the bench in 1985. What he writes, though, at the top of this opinion is he clearly, his chambers has photocopied a postcard that someone sent him in June. Handwritten, Trump has pardons and tanks. What do you have? Before he even starts the opinion, Judge Young puts that at the top of the page, then says, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Anonymous, Mr. or Mr. Anonymous, alone I have nothing but my sense of duty. Together we, the people of the United States, you and me, have our magnificent Constitution. Here's how that works out in a specific case. Then writes this opinion, his ruling, and then at the end, as he signs it, William Young, Judge of the United States, not District of Massachusetts, federal district judge, Judge of the United States, noting that that's how his predecessor judge in the lead up to the Civil War signed opinions, and that he's doing that now in honor of all of his judicial colleagues standing with them. And he then puts a note at the end to the person who apparently sent him that threatening postcard, says, thanks for writing. It shows you care. You should.
Fascinating filing. I imagine the administration will likely appeal this ruling as they have other decisions.
Sure, and they are absolutely within their right to appeal a ruling of a federal district judge. But Judge Young is, I'm sure that there are going to be a lot of people looking very closely at what Judge Young has written here and then also done on the platform that he has.
No doubt. Caitlin